When I find out what it is, I'll try to understand what it's for. When I find out what Nice, but intrusive.
Forget the nest or you'll find yourself beat down after a 22-meter fall.
I can't see any way to get down from there.
I do.
Without crashing. Jumping down? The heck with that. It smells like a rose. Picking up an essence? It's a small world, no doubt about it. It smells like a tulip. Picking up an essence? It has no battery, and it's encrusted with custard. Soft and tender. Look who's back.
That voice sounds familiar to me.
I'm the one who could have taken you down, let you go.
Oh, yes, I remember. You're the mob guy who was smuggling anchovies. That's why I can smell fish.
If you go on like this, somebody else will start to stink. Detective Gallo, do you remember the name?
Of course! How could I forget you?
Maybe because you're a good-for-nothing who doesn't know what to do with his life.
Actually, I found something.
By continuing to do nothing?
I'm doing something. I'm meditating.
I meant something useful.
From up here, reality can be seen from a different perspective.
Of course, with the eyes wide open. Rule number 178 of Gallo. There's no limit to how many absurd points of view you can have. Reality will always be the same. Trivial and obvious. Are you here to plan your next criminal acts?
Now I'm a decent guy. I reached the green nirvana.
Is the Green Nirvana a new age beauty salon?
No, it's a macrobiotic pizza place linked to the city mob. And on Monday, the food is very good.
Why only on Monday?
It's the only day it's open. Between the illegal anchovy smuggling, competitor assaults, the money laundering, and police raids.
You say you're decent, and yet...
There's no evidence I'm still in touch with the underworld. I spend most of my time up here doing a lot of things, including digesting Monday's dinner.
Tell me more about this Green Nirvana.
Since I moved my residence to the Aqueduct Tower, I've learned to love nature, even more than I did before.
You're more of a knucklehead than you were before. Did you bump your head very hard?
I'd bump it 100 times if it was necessary to reach an epiphany.
The things we do for epiphanies.
I perceive a strange irony.
How did you end up here? For the love of nature?
My taxi's ejector seat projected me into the sky.
And you landed here?
Not before passing through the stratosphere.
And bumping into some satellites.
Then I reached the hyper-uranium.
But in the end, you fell back down, didn't you?
Right on this spot.
You surely hit your head. Very hard.
If you say so, try me.
Are you here to plan your next criminal acts?
Now I'm a decent guy.
Enough with the big words, or I'll pull out my revolver.
A foolish show of force. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't pull the trigger.
Shall we bet?
Actually, I don't understand why we're talking at all. We hate each other. We ran into each other by chance, and now we're fighting. Shouldn't we knock it off?
Enough.
If you meant to end the conversation, you could have said that earlier.
Now, wait.
Since I moved my residence to the Aqueduct Tower, I've learned to love nature. Even more than I did before.
You dare call this crazy fanaticism of yours love?
If you meant to end the conversation, you could have said that earlier.
Now, wait. Is it just me? Rule number 80. If I start giving I don't do. If the world goes round. A little voice is suggesting I don't do that. Ah, it was you, Thorn. Thanks.
Hello, you have reached the voicemail of the Backroom Updates. To know if your confidential informant is on the line, say your name.
Gallo.
Did you say Gallo?
Yes, Gallo.
Then your confidential informant is temporarily unavailable. Kindly leave a message after the beep. Beep.
For now, I can only think of insults. Rule number 235 of Gallo. Never dirty your hands without good reason. I'm not a plumber. They carry water from the with my bare hand. It should contain the main. It would break. No. I don't believe. I don't understand. When I find out what it is, Rule number 80. Rule number. Is it just me? Can you help me climb down from this tower?
I'd prefer a please, but I do appreciate the change of tone. Also, because I'm the only one who knows how to get off of here.
Wouldn't you tell me for anything in the world?
Show me you're in perfect harmony with my life philosophy.
Just what I need. Rule number 88. I'm not feeling. If I own something. Picking up an essence? Actions like this. I'm not feeling... I can't see it, and I see a...
Forget the nest or you'll find yourself beat.
When I find out what... Picking up an essence? It smells like a rose. It smells like a tulip. It's a small world, no doubt about it. How high is this tower?
22 meters.
How did you...
I subtracted the number of meters I fell from the meters I climbed.
Elementary. Sorry, I'm getting vertigo. I have to go. Is it just me? Jumping down? I can't see.
I do.
Without Is it just... Even if I tied it to this thing, the rope wouldn't be long enough to let me climb down. I have to find another way to climb down without crashing. Theoretically, I promised to give them to my informant.
What are you talking about?
Here's the seeds you wanted to steal. They're all yours.
Thanks, Detective. You've done your good deed for the day.
An original way to say that I financed crime. So, how do you get down from here?
You need a crowbar to pry the hatch open.
And probably a lift. We're stuck on the aqueduct tower. Where can I find...
You can make one very simply. Take this iron bar and find the proper support to turn it into a crowbar.
Now I should thank you.
Or you can do it later.
Solid. Is it just me? If I want to turn the iron bar into a crowbar, I'll have to pound it on a proper support. If I want to turn... If I want to turn... It's sturdy enough, but it's too straight and thick to pry the hatch open. Once I read that trying random action. Other suggestions. Why should... Why should... Rule number 80. Other suggestions are accepted. Other suggestions. I can't do that. I created some space around the brick. Now it's protruding a bit. It seems it can be moved. Never overestimate. Rule number 89. Okay. I don't need to Good. It's well secured. It looks I can't Not before. Actions like this. There we go. A crowbar ready for use. Such a shame that I had to break the hammer to make it. Rule number 209 of Gallo. When you have a master key, the world is an open door. Opened. I can sense a familiar smell, particularly pungent.
Well, brothers, an important step has been taken.
What the hell?
We have contaminated the waters of this aqueduct, and the slaughter of the plants has started! And very soon, all mankind will be on its last legs. We'll proceed with our conquest of the Earth when humankind has been completely extinguished!
So, the culprit is the leader of an alien community.
Nobody will ever suspect we're here!
Crazy to boot. Thorn, we have to stop this terrible conspiracy.
We need a volunteer to go into the dump. He will have to take the toxic substances in there and spread the contamination of the water. The plants will be the first to die.
Better that you're not seen by these barbarians. Psst.
What do you want?
I need to speak with the Brotherhood leader.
If you want to volunteer, you have to take off that ridiculous terrestrial mask you're wearing. Or the Brotherhood leader would pulverize you instantly.
Is that so?
Nobody speaks unless he decides. Nobody thinks unless he suggests. Nobody acts unless he agrees.
I don't even know him yet, and I'm already fed up. I need to speak with the Brotherhood leader.
If you want to volunteer, or the Brother...
Is that
Nobody
I don't even know. Why should I take off my terrestrial mask?
If you want to volunteer, you have to show your real face to the Brotherhood leader. It's an act of sincerity.
But I can talk to you like this?
If you like. But I don't understand why your mask has that chicken expression.
It's a rooster.
I meant dopey.
They weren't selling anything better on the interplanetary secondhand market.
But they closed that 3,000 eons ago.
It's a long story. What does the real face of a brother look like?
Large head and big eyes. And a retractable tongue.
Sorry for the obvious question.
Do you need anything else?
I'm going for a ride through the galaxy.
Don't go too far. The Brotherhood is watching you.
I have to stop the alien invasion of Earth, disguising myself and convincing the aliens to go away. It seems oddly similar to the others, apart from the shape of its head.
Brothers,
Who knows if
I
all these
hate
little
monologues.
greenheads have a brain?
Does one of you want to
I
take the
doubt
floor?
it, but I don't want to provoke an interplanetary conflict. They seem too focused to have a conversation with me. It looks like a plan to poison the waters. Or at least that's what the nice smiling skull suggests.
Do any of
It
you
looks
know
like
how
a plan to
enter
conquer the
dump?
world. I don't understand why the aliens are always so eager to conquer just us, with the whole universe open to them. I wouldn't know how to stop this terrifying display. Apparently democratic, strongly authoritarian. Rule number 402 of Gallo. It doesn't matter what planet you come from, traditions are always the same. I haven't got the retractable tongue yet. I'd only risk looking like a fool. And I'd be pulverized instantly.
Brothers, I hate monologues. Does one of you want to take the floor?
Here it says that the aqueduct tower is 22 meters high. Useful as a tick in my pants. We forgot a glow stick in the pipes upstairs. Shame, it was perfect for playing cards while doing overtime. Signed, the maintenance guys. No, I had a bad experience with memos. I prefer to leave it where it is.
Don't be shy, brothers.
Paper covered with glue and flies.